Is it safe? Has the ad finished playing? Okay. Okay, I think I'm safe. I think I didn't make my usual mistake of unmuting when the ad is playing. Hello, I'm Prince Thunderflare, and back to play more Blueprints. Game I've been greatly enjoying. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to. There's the ad. Yep. Okay. Okay. Well. At least it didn't unmute immediately when the ad started. So I'm gonna just play out this few seconds of the ad. Maybe I should change the ad roles a bit to be more tolerable, because ads on Twitch are really annoying. And I mean, right now Twitch isn't doing a good job making money, but we don't need to discuss the particulars about why that is. There's several things that are making Twitch. Anyway, so just waiting an extra 10 seconds and just delaying it. Just bit by bit, by bit, by bit, by bit, by bit, by bit. Come on. 3, 2, 1. Okay. Now I can do the proper introduction. Hello, I'm Prince Thunderflare, and I'm back to playing Blueprints. I'm greatly enjoying this game. Let's see, I got, okay. Let's, begin to boot the game up. Let's see, it's syncing the data. Alright, so let's set the game capture to pick it up. Okay. There we go. Well, I can end that, so. Raw Fury. Alright, so we're at day 3. Yeah, I've got my notebook ready with all the notes I had from last time. Gonna try to get back into the swing of streaming regularly. Okay. Oh yeah, I got a area open out in the grounds. Okay, so this is considered a separate room. Upper room. I bet going through this gate is another room. Yeah, okay. I just wanted to final. Let's see. I know there was a door here that opened. Not that one. I'm pretty sure there was a door out here that had opened because of. Okay, so. Come on. Stop messing with me, game. I could have sworn. Man, I can't jump over that fence. I guess there wasn't a door here. Oh, yep, that door. Never mind. I was right. Okay. Alright. Got a note here. Here's the less equipment for the new mine. I don't think we're going to need more than this, especially if we're going to limit the excavation 2 tons per day. I was told by the engineer that getting greedier than that might risk the structural integrity of the cave wall, so I suppose we'll have to adhere to the expert opinion, at least for now. Managed to remove all the old mine cart on the old tunnels, 2 of which were too ruined or worn down to be of any use to us up here. So Dave went ahead and made the call to scrap them. I'm not sure that the foreman is going to be too happy about that, but hopefully you can smooth it over. Now there's still one more cart down there, but but it's locked into a short track. It's way too difficult to move from the reservoir slide. It's a little bit awkward because it's blocking the passage, so I suggest someone move it from the other side if they can get it there. Boss informed us of two other ways to the site from the side, but I think we're going to leave that for someone else to finish up. The old man really wants it done. Okay. Okay. Ooh. Well, that might be important later. Okay. Well, that's useful. That's interesting. It's information that there's a minecart here. Dang. I'm going through the steps really quickly. Yeah. Alright. I don't need to check things out there. Okay, so let's go through the grounds. Let's go right first. Let's see. Start with a den. Okay. It's got a good gemstone. Oh, look, a pawn. Interesting. Alright. What we got here? Let's go with a nook. Because I could use a key. See, and I've already read this. Yeah. Yeah, anything else in here? Alright, well, let's open this up. Yeah, I think a storeroom would be great. The closet would be pretty good. Yeah. Closet is probably something I'll get a lot of. Okay. Another key. Another gemstone. So I'm stocked up here. Alright. So let's open this. Okay, they got a chapel, they got a pantry, corridor. I think I'll go with a corridor. Yeah, right. Okay. Ooh, a commissary. I can buy some things here, so this is pretty useful. Okay, so I actually don't believe I have the commissary before, so I should write down some of the notes here. But first, let's what is that? What's the salt shaker? Whenever you eat food, you get an extra step. Oh, that's pretty useful. But dang, I actually should have been more cautious. Oh well. I already got the code letter for this one. Yeah, a clock and a lock. Yeah. Oh, and there's a and there's a clue that you have one picture that's with and without, so it's the missing letter. Okay. A commissary will be closed from day 12 to day 16. But that's a red notice, so that's a lie. Okay. Staff notice. Effective the first week of December, remember payroll for all live-out seasonal staff will be managed electronically. Yeah, we know that. The terminal password. Oh, yeah, that's where you can get the terminal password. Swan song. So I don't actually need to make any notes, because this is something I actually remembered from previously playing this. They got the rigid blocks. Okay. The mailroom. Your package has been delivered, so I might as well grab it. Yeah, I already got in the mailroom. All right. Okay, the sleeping mask. Okay, that's nice. And the gemstones. Okay. Okay, so that's good. That's good. Okay, so. Okay, so I don't need to look any further. Alright, let's get moving. Not much to get here. Alright, let's see. A guest bedroom would be really good. Yeah, I'll get a guest bedroom. Let's see. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, I'd already read that. Alright. A gemstone. Another gemstone. Alright, and I don't need to worry about that. Alright. A drawing room, a hallway, or pantry. Yeah, I'll go and go with the drawing room. Ooh, what's this news here? Yep. That's something I already knew. Alright. Okay, yeah, I'll go with a closet. Draw floor plans lead north more frequently. Okay, that's good. And the key. Alright. Okay, secret passage, bedroom, or chapel. Well, the bedroom. That'll be useful for getting a lot of extra steps. Okay. Let's see. Greetings from Reddington. There doesn't seem to be anything else. Okay. I'm sure that photograph will be important at some point. Alright. Terrace. Well, it needs to be a Westling Hall in order for me to get anywhere. Okay. Yeah, right. Staff notice. I'd already seen that. Alright. Now let's go for a parlor. Okay. Alright, so let's see. Gems are not in the white box or the blue box. Okay. Gems are both the blue box and the box and the black box. Well, gems can only be in one box, so this one is definitely a lie. Gems are in both the black box and the white box. Well, that one's definitely a lie, so that means this is the truth. Ha ha ha. Yeah, let's go with the pantry. Get some extra money. And, of course, extra steps for the food. Nom nom nom. There we go. Let's see. Let's see. Can't be a nursery. Let's see. Got a hallway and the passageway. I'll go with the passageway. Give myself a lot of different options. Start by going west. Patio, utility closet, and the chapel. Uh, well, let's see. Card at a car. Yeah, dude. This is. Key card reader does not appear to be powered on. Oh, yeah. Need the security room to set thing. Let's see. I definitely don't want the weight room. The archives. Once again, will be giving me the most options for movement. The garage. That's really sweet. Okay. Christoph, this is the third time this month you and the car have been gone when your services were required. I do not care how long you have been driving for his lordship. Your absence must be accounted for. Miss Babbage. Mrs. Babbage. Okay. There's a bunch of the keys. And opening the garage door. There's a shoveling spot. Alright, well. Well, now we can, I see what exploration there is I can do here. Alright, that's open. The west gate has been permanently unlocked. Okay. So I'll be able to go over here every new day. Okay, nothing is over there. Ooh, here's a... Can I unlock this room? Oh! I can get root cellar or tool shed. Let's see what... Oh, that's... Okay, so I got the metal detector. Metal detector. Ooh. I thought it was a metal detecting shovel for a second. I've heard that's an item here. Where's the... There's supposed to be another special item here. Two special items. Not seeing the other special item. Huh. Well, that's weird. Okay. Well, let's go take a look at more in the West Wing. Okay, so that's the main gate. Can I unlock that too? Nope. Okay, so just go back into the garage. Well, that's handy. That's cool. Okay, so let me think. 3, 4, 5. Oh. to look around for the pictures because I don't have the letter for this room yet. For this room in the grid yet. Okay. That's a pilot. And that's a plot. So this one's I. Very clever. Okay. Okay, go to the right as of now. Let's see. Could go back to the commissary. Or could I? Let's see. Let me see. So to go back to the commissary, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then I'd have to go back. Just going through the bedrooms. Yeah, I might as well try it. I got so many steps. That I can. Yep. Does. Let's see. Alright. The commissary is right there. Alright. Alright, so let's grab the shovel. Which means that I should be able to regain some steps by sidestepping into this room too. Except no, I can't apparently. Well, that did not work out well. Alright, well. Might as well dig up that hole. A turnip. Okay, got some extra steps out of that, so, I mean, that was something. So, I got plenty of keys. Okay, it has to be a billiard room in order for me to get through. Alright. Okay. Okay, so 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't have one for this part of the grid. It's a tag and a. That's a tag and a coast and a. I don't know. I'm uncertain about that one. Okay. 5 plus 6 plus 7. Let's see. That is a total of 18. 20 minus 2 minus 14. That is a 4. Okay. 10 minus 5. That's 5. Times 4 is 20. Okay, 12 minus 3, 9, times 1 is 9. A key card. Oh. Well. Okay. Well, I should go back to the breaker box and turn on the power for the key card entry system. Okay. Okay. The office, the dining room. We'll go with the office. I don't know how to open the safe in this one. because I'm not sure. Because I know, I'm pretty sure it's a date that's important. An important date is the reason. Okay. No date listed here. Let's see. Yeah, I already got the letter for this. Let's see, what's the... Guess that's mom and dad. Let's see. Oh man, this is tricky. Let's see, there's nothing here to indicate a date. Let's see, here or here. You know, I could keep trying numerical combinations, but I don't think I'd get anywhere. Yeah, spread the gold. Alright. Okay. So trying to think. What could the date be? Let's see. I don't have anything of note. Let's see. Got that notice. Let's see the antechamber lever. Alright, let's use one of those mini keys. Locksmith. Let's go on and go with an archive plan. Okay, we'll go on and grab that coin. Let's eat a banana. Yes, salt on the banana. Nom 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 nom. Delicious. In fact, let's eat another. Give ourselves even more steps. Okay. There's no water kept running through here. Okay. Okay. Alright, well, let's, more another locked door. An archive plan. The lavatory or nursery. The archive plan, because I'm not running low on gemstones. Let's see. I don't have the cart and chart, so it's a 8 dates, correct, 8 saves. Yeah, so that's the message for the... Okay. I don't think I need to check the letters anymore, because I get in the... It's indicating that 8 dates will crack the 8 safes, which is something I already know. Alright. Let's get the bunk room. Oh. Nice. Holy shit, they got Atari? Okay, so... Okay. Today is a good day because Simon is at camp and he's not as much fun as my friends. I will not have to share my toys and I will not have to share my room and I will not have to share my snacks. Having a younger brother is not as much fun as they told me it would, but today will be a good day because he's at camp. Herbie is mean and really stupid, and today is a good day because I threw away his airplane. I also had more fun at camp than he has had in his entire life. Dang. Today is a good day because I got my brother in trouble for reading my private journal without my permission and writing mean things in it too. He also threw my model airplane in the bushes outside, but I got it back. And if he does it again, I will not get to go to the park on Friday, and I will make sure he gets no presents for his birthday. I don't need any presents because I have my brother's book because he was suffering. Misspelled rating. About me, and today is a good day because I know he cries when he can't find his book, even though he's older and he is a crybaby. Damn, these kids are savage. Today is a good day. Today is a good day because my brother returns from college, and I get to finally return to him the book I took from him a long time ago. Hopefully, you find this as hilarious as I do. I honestly have no idea how we survived sharing a room. All things said, all things being said, I wouldn't have it any other way. Crossed out. I still would rather had a sister. Damn. Simon. Congrats on the diploma. Welcome home. You're a piece of shit, Simon. Simon. How has this hamster been able to persist? How are you still alive? There's no one here. Okay. Yeah, I think there's nothing else in here. But that was some good environmental and storytelling. I thought that was a button, but no, it's not in the tree. Not in the tree. Let's see. Can't take the tapes or anything else from here. Okay. Let's see. A dining room might be useful later. Ooh, lovely. Stag on a stage. I already have the letter for this one. I guess I just can't help myself with that. Let's see. I don't want to use up my last gem unless I absolutely have to. So let's. So with money lying around. Okay. Spare room. Alright. Ooh. Locked? Alright. Let's look at that other entrance way in the dining room. Okay. A courtyard. A coat check. Actually, I don't think I need the lever. I probably shouldn't have done that. Let's see. Fan and flan. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh. I didn't check here for pictures. Okay, here we got a coat and a coast. Okay. Alright, so let's go all the way back to that billiard room. Oh, what's this say? Doors on the west way will be more likely to be locked, but that's a red notice, that's a lie. Tiger and Tier. Yeah. I already know the letter for this. Put on the grid. Alright. Alright, so back to the billiard room. Nice. Oh well, might as well use the key for this one. Oh, but yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I've already gotten this one. Where are those coins? Oh, there it is. Okay, so 6. So we got whatever that is. Plane and paint, and plate, plane and plate. No, that doesn't sound. Plant? No. Plane and paint? T? Yeah, it seems like that should be a T. Yeah, alright. Okay, let's open this up. Ooh, yeah, has to be the secret passageway. Okay, paint and paint. Oh, yeah. Well, let's open up to this. Ah, locked. And there's no other rooms. So I guess I'll have to call it a day because I can't really go anywhere else. Just going caught. Still not bad. Opened up the west wing. Spectral Inn of the Dead. Well, that's just creepy. Let's save and continue. Should have time to do another day. Alright, day 4. And since the west wing, the other part of the manor is open, I could open the outer room there. I might be able to get something out of it. Huzzah! Okay, the hovel. Special floor plans now cost additional steps instead of gemstones. Trading posts, items for trade, root cellar, rooms in your house. More likely to get gig spots today. I guess I'll go with the root cellar. Mount Holly family tree. Mary Epstein. The Epsteins and the Sinclair. Leonel Epstein, Claire Epstein, Lord William Epstein, Lady Ashlyn, Simon H. Sinclair, Herbert S. Sinclair, Baroness of Baron Aaron Thomas Sinclair. Okay, there's the family. And let's see what we got here. We got a dig spot right here, but they don't have the shovel in here. So, yeah, that sucks, but hey. I want this for the completionist's sake. Alright. So let's go in and explore the house again. Man, it uses up quite a few steps. Okay. Let's go and replace the steps with the guest bedroom. And hey, another gemstone. Okay, let's get the nook so I can get a key. Holy shit, magnifying glass. Excellent. Inspect the documents more closely. Okay. Yep, that's the billiard game note, billiard puzzle notes. Antechamber appears to be sealed by all four sides. Must be a way to open. Sinclair has a secret that he will take to his grave. Okay, that's some important lore and important tips. Alright. Magnifying glass is great. Let's go with the den. I don't want to use up more too many gemstones so early on. Okay. Okay, the commissary, that would be pretty useful. Closet. Yeah, the commissary would be really useful, but I'm so early on. Let's go with the hallway. We're very likely to get the commissary again. Okay. Alright, well, let's, this, a storeroom, or parlor. I don't want to have the chapel. Then again, right now the chapel is not going to be a huge problem. No, parlor. Oh yeah, I don't have the letter for this. Let's see. A peak and Pete. So it's a K. So 8 dates to crack 8 safes. Okay. 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 Gems on the box with a true statement. Yeah, that's a true statement. Or in a box with that's a true statement. Statement on the blue box is true. 2 of these statements are true. Well, that can't be true because then that would be this one. I'm a genius. Okay. Yeah, now's the time to get the commissary. Oh, but I don't have any coins. Annual maid sale. 2 days only. Day 20 and 21. I didn't realize that. And sand. Yeah, that's already. Yeah, and here's how you can see the scratch out where the swans are. Alright, I could buy a shovel, but I don't have money. Okay, oh. Yeah, let's go with the security room. And, Swan Song once again. Let's see, this is, 4. Alright. Oh, there's a gems. Yeah, nice. And I believe there was... Yeah, there's unless written by hand. Very clear to hide that there. Okay. Let's get a pantry, get some money, as well as get some extra steps. Okay. Let's grab a storeroom, get a ton of money. Hey, shovel. Nice. Okay. Let's dig. Coins. Okay. More coins. Okay. So... I don't need to check this room. Is there anything secret here? I don't see anything irregular. Alright. Alright, so let's first see what's available here. Okay. Let's grab a salt shaker. I don't know what else I might need. Alright, let's dig here. Nothing. Alright, let's open up this door. A furnace. More likely to draw red rooms. A bedroom. Get myself extra steps. And an apple with a little salt in it. Nom, nom, nom. And see. Yeah. Everything up to row 5 is open. Oh, I can look here for clues. Just get a... I guess the only thing of note is her necklace. I know that means that there's a safe under here, but where is, like, the switch to open that up? It's gotta be in here somewhere. Oh yeah, can look at this. It's from Reddington. Let's see. Okay. Nope. Getting a whole lot of nothing. Eventually I'll find out how to get to that safe down there. Alright, let's... it's locked. Yeah, I can buy more keys if I need to. The observatory, the patio... the patio. I don't have other green rooms, so I'll use the observatory. Alright. The effect of 3 stars. Hell yeah. What's the effect? Plus 3 steps. Okay. It's locked, so... yeah, go on and... Ooh, yeah, 1 key costs 10. So I will... So I'm going to... Take it easy on that. Let's see. A corridor, which is always unlocked, or a drawing room. Let's go with a drawing room. Any notes in here to look at? Okay. No. Okay. A courtyard. The courtyard is actually good. But let's go on a redraw. Nursery has a gem requirement. Yeah, so that didn't... Yeah, let's go on and get a nursery because I have not I did not actually check this room for anything. Didn't actually take a look at this room. Oh, there's a gemstone. Ah, The Red Prince by Marin Marigold. Oops. There was a red prince who sat on a red throne. He had a red crown made of rubies, a red castle made of stone. The red prince had a love for all things red. It is the only true color, the prince often said. He could not stand the sight of a canary or crow. He could not stand white of a swan in the snow. He never looked up for fear of the view. He heard the sky was not a red hue. Ooh. Just looking out for little details. So he always had a book to turn his eyes down if he was ever outside when the clouds weren't around. And do you know which book the prince always had? The one that made him happy whenever he was sad. A story he had read in the bath and in bed, and maybe you can guess what clues that we have said. It was the story of a boy who also wore red. He looked like our prince from his toes to his head. And as you, my reader, might already assume, this book is quite near you, in fact in the same room. A story about you, if it needs to be said, about a red prince and his book, a red book we just read. Nothing else to note. Let's see. Cute pillows. Yeah, that's really the only thing of note. That was one of Mom's books. That I believe we already know she had to rewrite it because because the government was all like, this is political commentary about us. Yeah, right. Coat check. Well, I don't need that. All right, dining room. Okay, let's open this up. Billiard room or kitchen. Well, the kitchen right next to the dining room would be very fitting. Okay. Stuffed wild critter. The main course is only served in the dining room. Alright, well. What the heck? Main course is only served in the dining room. Okay. Yeah. So allow me to eat it in the dining room. What the... Okay. What the heck? Okay. So let me have a banana. And then a club sandwich. But that's gonna be good enough. Alright. Spare room or secret passage. Let's go on with the secret passage. I mean, I'll go ahead and open up a chapel and just eat another banana. Huh. Outsmarted you. Outsmarted religion. I'll wait to dig those after exploring this, because this has to be a dead end. Let's go with the walk-in closet. It has 4 items. And I don't believe I've ever been there. Alright. The car keys. A spare set of the car keys. Ooh. And there's a key. There's a gemstone. There's a picture of Mom. Anything I'm getting here with the magnifying glass? Nope. Actually, what is this? Just an imperfection in the photo. Oh, coins. Well, still end up with more in the end. Let's see. Anything else in here? I think that's all. Alright. Let's dig up these spots. More coins. Nothing of interest. Okay. Okay, let's see. We'll go with a courtyard. I don't think I've ever made one of those. Oh, it's got a metal detector. Nice. Key. Alright, very nice. An old shoe. Excellent. Alright, pebbles. Anything over here? Nothing over here, so let's get going. The garage? But, yeah, I'll be able to use the car keys. A turnip. Nice. Get lots of extra steps. Alright, coins. Oh yeah, it doesn't have power. Okay. Oh, they're the keys. Doy. Okay. This is the 3rd time. Alright. Alright. Oh. Oh. An upgrade disc. Nice. Alright, that's what the car keys are used for. Oh. And a notice. Drop off address at 14227 Sandy Heights, a small garage in the south edge of Trinsdale. The goods are already secure and in the trunk, so just unload and get it back here before noon. I've seen Sinclair's schedule, and I don't think he'll be requiring the car today, but you never know when the cat will want to get some air. Tomorrow will likely be the last delivery. I believe Denny already has payment ready. Oh, well, let's. So they were smuggling some of this moonshine. All right, well, not much I can do right now. Don't got power to the. I will leave the money as is, and I guess we'll head over to the observatory. I got so many steps right now. Will I get more steps if I go back in the guest bedroom? No. Sometimes some of those bedrooms do give you extra steps when you go in them again. Some of them do not. It's very annoying. Okay. Okay. Nothing worth getting in the comments there. Actually, yeah, buying another gemstone is actually worth it. Okay, this one gave me extra. Alright. Let's unlock this door. Okay. Just going with a billiard room. Okay. 17. Okay, 16 minus 7. That is 11. Oh. 16. 16 minus 7 is 9. Whoops. 7 times 2 is 14. 8 divided by 4 is 2. Ooh. 13 minus 3, that's 10. Times 5, that's 50. Divided by 10, that's 5. Ooh. Is that a key or coin here? Not over here. Okay. Okay, what's going on? Oh, there we go. On the floor. There we go. Okay. Let's go with the spare room. Man. A turn up. Very nice. Oh, there's a coin right over there. Very nice. Okay. Use one of my many keys. The pool. Yeah. Adds locker room and center and pump room to today's draft pool. Alright. Yeah, that's definitely worth getting. Ah, it's such a small pool. Pool rules. A draft pool is your deck of potential floor plans. Each time you draft 3 random floor plans, are drawn from the draft pool for you to select from. Odds drawing a specific floor plan may differ from depending on the room. Some rooms are more rare than others. Floor plans added to the draft pool are removed at the end of the day, unless otherwise stated. No running. Okay. Alright. Dang it! You scared the bejesus out of me, hon. You are evil. Okay. Let's go this way. Alright. We got the office, we got the passageway. I do not have the gym requirements to get the passageway, so the closet it is then. Okay, we're at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're at 6. So, let's see. Oh, I do not know the code there. I do not know what the letter difference is between those two pictures. Okay, let's go with we have to go with a quarter. Let's see. Pint and paint. Oh yeah, I already have the one for this. Okay. Well, I guess I have to start with the sauna. I have to go with the sauna because that'll be... I don't have anywhere else I can go though, unfortunately. But I will start with more steps the next day. So I can call it a day. Fortunately, I kind of have to do that. Thank you for lurking, hon. A Prozac Villa? A Prozac Villa? What the heck? Alright, well, this is handy. They have the extra steps granted by a sauna. Means I won't have to draw the bedrooms. Okay, 69 steps. Nice. Now we're down to 68. Sag. Alright. What do I got? A shelter protects you from the negative effects of red rooms. A trading post, a shrine. Make offerings and receive a blessing. Let me use it later. Yeah, let's go with the shelter. See if there's anything of note in here. Okay. Alright. Okay. Remain where you are for now. Given that the Red Guard is due tomorrow, we've agreed with your plan and have disabled remote access to other terminals that have been sealed and have sealed the network mainframe. Regardless of the danger, I'm still not willing to risk removing shelter from the draft pool while the 3 of you are down there. Our best bet is to sit tight and hope for a little bit of luck. Oh, so he hid some people in this little shelter. Huh, from the Red Guard. Time lock safe. Oh, let's look at what the time. Welcome to Holly Bomb Shelter. Time lock safe. Shelter's time lock safe can be unlocked by setting the unlocked date and time. You can use any date and time as long as at least 1 hour in the future. Once unlocked, the time lock safe will remain open for 4 hours. But I don't know what today's date is supposed to be. Oh. Radiation monitor. Measurement of radiation levels detected in the house and surrounding grounds. These readings are often spiked. Experiments conducted in at Hawley's laboratory. The reading is 12 USV or higher. Emergency protocol will initiate. Okay. Okay, it's at 7.07. Okay. Time lock safe. Okay. How can I check what today's date is? What the date in game is? It's actually it is sometime in January. Okay. I'm gonna slightly cheat and look up specifically shelter time lock safe. Just to remember, just because I do not know what the date is. Okay. How to tell the time and date and blueprints. Let's see. Yeah, what's tell the date? Okay. Calendar shows the dates. Okay, in the drafting studio, you can see a calendar that will show you the date Simon started at Mount St. Holly. The computer, you'll need a tutor terminal. Oh, you're going to need a terminal password. But once you have selected the option connect to work, then access the label stamp service. From there, you just address the assignment from the Mount St. Hall, which also contains the start date. Okay. Okay. Technically, I started on the first date is the 27th. And I need to add the number of days I've been exploring. So 7 plus 5, that's 12. And I don't know what time it is. Okay, so it's November 12. Alright. I have... And, alright. I'll just take a look at the clock in the house to see what time it is. Right, there's a clock in here. There is actually not a clock in here. I was wrong. I was deceived. Alright. Don't worry. This is a big deal. Okay. So the start time is like probably 8. Okay. Time lock safe. Set time lock safe. Alright. November 12, 12. No. Set unlock date. November 12. Let's set it for 9 a.m. Alright. Swan Song. Okay, okay. Okay. The plot thickens. Okay, so I don't know what time it is supposed to be. So I should probably have checked how you know what time. Okay, let's look that up again. Okay. Wait, I pull that article up again. Okay. Let's see. Wait, what? Oh, here we go. Here we go. Hamilton time. Summer. Oh, the entrance hall does have a clock. Huh. How did I miss it? That's alright. Alright, so. Alright. Using up a lot of steps this way, but it's a good thing I had those extra steps, and this is worth it because I'll probably get something really juicy from this. Let's see, there's a grandfather clock in here somewhere. Where's... Ah, there it is. It indicates that it's past 9. Was it past 9 when I set the time to unlock? Let's find out. Started November 7th and this is day 5, so yeah, this is supposed to be the 12th. Right. Okay. Set it at 10. Alright. So I'll have to just wait until I gets to 10. And if it's already at 10, then I'll just have to set it further ahead in time. Okay, it will remain open for 4 hours. So, let's get a storeroom going. Okay. Let's go with a bedroom. Okay. And might as well grab a pantry. Let's see. Yeah, the commissary should be good here. Let's see. Yeah, shovel. And I can get a sledgehammer. Yeah, I'll go with the sledgehammer. Might as well. Two very useful items. Yeah, let's go with the guest bedroom. Get some extra steps. Grab the spare keys. Might need that to grab some extra items in the trunk of the car. And we'll head back. A nook. Alright. Yeah, we'll have to go with the hallway. Oh, the chapel would have been fine because I don't have any. See. Yeah, security is good. Just grab it down. Alright. Drawing room or parlor, closet. Let's go with the drawing room. The opportunity to get more things. Alright. Let's go on and redraw a rumpus room. Ooh. This is nice. Ooh. Oh yeah, we got this guy here. Hold on a second. Let me eat the banana. Eat this banana. All right. This is gonna be good. All right.
And as it was foretold,
Ooh.
I am awakened at the sound of the drumming coin.
Okay.
You find yourself face to face with the great Alzara. And I suspect you wish me to look into your future. The image is becoming clear.
Oh.
I see a boy standing on a shore of white sand. He is looking for something he was told he would not find. I see a black cat tied to a red flag.
Ooh. Ominous.
I hear the wind blowing.
Well, I don't see it though. We couldn't pay for animation. Oh, the flag isn't stirring.
A door marked by a rogue moon.
Like Mom's necklace.
Always locked. It has no key. It is the door I've been searching for, yet will not find. A lost room beyond the dark waters.
Okay.
What you have heard here has been foreseen by the great Alzara.
Okay. Thanks, man.
Until the dawn of the following day, I will have nothing more to say.
Cool beans. Okay, that's weird. You're weird. Yeah, right. Alright, let's go on with the closet. Ooh, running shoes. Occasionally save steps. Nice. Alright, ivory die. Use it to reroll rooms. There's a thing of note in here. Build a big Maltok bass. Oh, bishop. Oh, there's like a chessboard here. Okay. Well, it indicates that it's past 10, so better make my way over there to open up the safe. Hopefully that works. If not, I'll know that I got the date wrong. What the heck? Okay. Hold on. I only set a date as long as it's at least 1 hour in the future. Oh. It wasn't at least an hour into the future. That was why I had a problem. Okay. So I'm setting it for 12. That's more than an hour. Okay. Getting a little concerned here. Alright, let's look at that grandfather clock. And confirm. Yeah. It's more than an hour. Alright. Anything else here worth getting? Let's see. The compass not worth it. Oh, the salt shaker might be. Let's see. Oh. Man. Well, I'm fine. Okay. Alright, so let's open this room. Conference room, spare room, or courtyard. Let's go with a conference room. Okay, so it's opened that way. That's nice. Okay, this is a code, but I don't know how to correct that. Okay, unlock this one. Let's go on with parlor. Okay. Alright. The white box does not have a statement. That's a true statement. And I don't know if that counts as true. Gems are in a box without a statement. Okay. But one of them has to be lying, and this one isn't lying or telling the truth, so... Okay. Gemmas are... Okay. This one is definitively true, but if this one's definitively false, then... I don't know how you're supposed to solve this, so I'll just open the white box and see. But the white box technically wasn't lying or telling the truth, so I don't... Oh, well, this isn't good, so let's redraw. A laboratory. Ooh, the library. Yeah, I'll go with the library. Because I can get some useful information out of this. Reading the house directory is a great resource for information. If you wish to read more about a specific room in your house, press R to pull up the directory. Yeah, okay. Let's look up here. Mount Holly records. Total time 3 hours, 46 minutes. Total day is 5. Longest day, yeah, okay. So these are like your stats. I've only discovered one red letter. There are a lot more of them. Alright, what's this? Mount Holly scrapbook. My first claim ticket, first item check is the broken level. Okay. Okay. Can't seem to ever pass up the storeroom. Yeah. Most paid for the past. Okay. Contraptions I've made. Okay. This could be useful. It could be useful information. Alright, and we'll look at what books can get. Let's see. Oh. What's this? Oh. It indicates that there's a room that's always going to be special on the grid. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, we're going to consider it D4. It's going to be that's a very important room. There's apparently something very important in there. Okay. Alright. Books and protocols requested for or will be pulled available next time you drop the library. Please select one. Sightseer's Guide to Reddington by Andrew Darrell. Swinburne by Maren Marigold. Or The Fixed Stars by Richard Witt. History of Ordaria to Humanities. Drafting Strategy. Archaeological Digest. Volume 3. These seem like they'll be useful for actual Simon P. Jones. Yeah, let's go with drafting strategies. Okay. It's not noon yet. Alright, so let's open this door in the security room. A West Wing Hall. Give me the most options. Okay. I'm gonna go on with a corridor. Okay. might as well grab the laboratory and see what I can do with it. First time drafting the laboratory. Okay. Heating and cooling curves. Yep. Oh, I could use let's see, for brutal. Oh man, it's a little chicken scratch. I can't read. Let's see. All right. I typically work for Sinker Labs, but I got sent over here for a month to assist more in Tribune tests. I think I need some help. For the past 3 days, I've been unable to find a laboratory in the estate. Today was the first success on that front. Can anyone tell me if this is typical, or, and if so, how I can get any work done? Before I arrived, I was briefed on the way the doors work, but I must admit, I did not expect to be excluded from my new workstation for the first week. Any tips from my fellow technicians would be appreciated. Kimberly Thompson. Oh, that was a woman. Whoopsies. Okay. This machine requires additional power piped in from the boiler room. Damn it. So I can't actually do anything with it. Okay. Okay, nothing here. Not on this desk or this one. Periodic table of elements. Okay. All right. Experiment setup. Laboratory, you are free to experiment by testing, combining different mechanics and create original and unique house features that will last until the end of the day. Okay. Let's see. Set your steps to 40. A small chest. Add a small chest in there. How many finds of trash while digging? Let's see. For each bedroom you draft. Yeah. Let's do that. When you create this and activate this experiment, after approval, this experimental feature will remain active for the rest of the day. Yeah, start the experiment. Alright, let's look at the research logs. No experiments found. Research logs will be available the day after the experiment has been performed. Oh, okay. So that will allow me to do more. Alright. Effective immediately, electronic mail can only be accessed via the security terminal. That's a lie, because it's a red notice. And this is a true statement, because it's... Oh. The code here for the periodic table. Okay. So let's put that code in. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. One is... I'm going to go by gridding. It's going to be the... Okay. Okay, so actually I could just pull up the standard periodic table. Might as well. Okay, so number 1 is 6 on this bottom row. Okay. And mercury. And 2 is sulfur. put the abbreviation and the actual mercurium and sulfur, because I'm not sure which they're after. 3 is hydrogen. And 4 is that palladium? Protractual. Okay, there we go. That's easy. That's much more clear. Protractinum, and I never heard of that. All right, 5. Let's see. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's rhenium. Okay, and 6 is one, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, all right. GD, goddamn. No, gadol, gadolinium. All right. And 7 is uranium. Okay. 8 is fluorine. And 9 okay, so 9 is tellurium. Ten is radon. Eleven is iodine. And 12, I believe that's neon. Yep, that is neon. All right, now let's double check that with the table, with the periodic table they show here. Okay. Amberchem, so yeah, this is the correct this is the periodic table correctly, except there's some elements that are not listed. There were like some more fairly recent discoveries. Okay. But I have no idea what that means. Yeah, interesting. It, I suppose has something to do with that. How very odd. I don't know if I will be able to to last much longer, but yeah, it is after 12. After 12, so hopefully I got it right this time. Come on, please. Please let me open that safe and get what's inside. Why did the time lock safe not work? I don't understand. Alright, okay. Game starts at November 7th, so they count up the days, so the fourth day is November 10th. So this is the 11th. Okay. That's why we're wrong. That's set it for 3. Oh. And I set it for AM. Okay. Okay, that is the way the cookie crumbles. Okay, I might not end up being able to actually find out what that is. What's going on there? Okay. Dang it. This is rough. Okay. Well, let's go down the West Hall, see if I can get some luck. Okay. Dining room. We don't have much of a choice in the matter. Yeah, we'll use a key. Gymnasium. Let's go with the spare room. Yep. All right. All right. So I've got to see how time passes in the blueprints. Just a second to see if I can actually. All right. So let's see. 5 minutes real time is 1 hour in game. Okay. 5 minutes real time being an hour in game. That makes sense. Okay. So I don't have many steps left. And I want to see if I can get that safe open. So, just waiting a little more than 5 minutes. Okay. Yep, that flame is still going. So I'm sure there will be Okay, so I'm going to spend some time waiting just to see, because we got a clock right there, so I'll be able to check back after like a minute in real time. Ah, this game is very interesting. It's very wild how things keep changing in this game, and it's got a lot of intrigue in it with the mysteries of the manor, what's going on. I think I know who was hiding in that shelter, but I don't recall there being two people in that. Hmm. Well, it's very interesting stuff going on with this game. It's got a very interesting plot line. I'm looking at the periodic table listing, and it doesn't seem to be a code. It doesn't seem to be anything in particular. That's very weird. So I'll list that with the lab. Okay. Yeah, time is passing. Yeah, I think it is. So, like, roughly 5 minutes is an hour in game. Okay. So, yeah. Best bet is to just wait here and wait out like 5 extra minutes, because I really want to get that time lock safe open. Very, very fascinating story going on here. So basically, what I'm able to piece together is that our main character's mother was a children's book writer, but the government didn't like some of her books because they thought that she was hiding some political messaging about how their government was, and didn't like that, as politicians are wont to do. And apparently, that publishing company had a reputation of doing that, so there were a lot of people that disassociated from it. So it seems that she may have been on the run at some point and has just disappeared and is believed to be dead. I don't think there was actual confirmation that she was dead. No word on the main character's father, but he did. He did talk to this individual before he came to this manor, which was left by his uncle. And oh, well, that tile is different from the others. That's definitely going to be pressed in at some point. I'm pretty sure of that. Alright. So we're getting somewhere. So, yeah. So he set up this, and there's probably, like, secret messages he's leaving for us, which is why he presented inheriting this manor as a puzzle-solving mystery, because he couldn't make it so that just anyone could find out what happened. All right, and we got that was some of the time we needed. All right. The source I was saying is it's like 5 minutes to an hour. I think it might be a little bit less than that, a little bit faster. All right, so and what I'm able to tell about the antechamber is I'm going to need levers to open the doors, and obviously the door to the north of the antechamber, that's going to require a special lever, and that's going to require one of those levers to be pulled. That's probably, and I think it might have something to do with D4 on this grid. And that seems reasonable that that's going to be a particularly notable secret, that there's going to be a lever that's specifically just on that spot in the grid. Man, you're really spamming the emotes, Doodle. Okay, just... I know this is a little bit on the dull side at this point, but I gotta wait out that time so I can open that safe. I freaking hope I did it right this time. I've been doing it wrong this whole time ever since I dropped to that room. But I mean, if I do get it wrong, it's gonna be hilarious. Just imagine the content. It'd be a hilarious clip if I'm like, all right, I've tried this like 3 times. Failed each time. And, then I end up with failure again. Okay, so probably like 2 or 3 minutes left. Yeah, I think after I make my final attempt to open that time lock safe, will be the end of the stream, because either way I'm gonna have to call it a night with this game, and yeah, that's as good a time as any to stop. But once again, want to try opening that safe because I know there's something special in it. Come on, clock, move! I don't have all day. I mean, technically I do. In universe, I totally do. That's kind of the point. Yeah, there's also some secrets I've been able to spot, but I don't know how to unlock them. Like, I know there was a safe in that spare room, but I can't figure out how to get to it. This looks like this is something that's going to be pressed in, because it's different from all the other tiles. Oh, I can make a wish. Oh, I wonder. Oh yeah. Oh, these are colored differently. Oh wait, no, this one's colored that way too. Yeah. Interesting. Interesting. You can throw a coin in this well, but it looks like you can only do 1 per day. I'm sure that's going to be of some sort of importance at some point. Okay. Yeah, okay, so I'm going to have to turn on another gas pump, probably in that room. All right. Yeah, permanent additions. There's a lot going on. Is this treasure map going to be a permanent item? Huh. I'm very curious. Oh boy. I'm very fascinated by this whole game. It's very interesting. And we are going to have an ad that'll be starting soon, but don't worry about that. I do know that there's a room that will allow you to drain the water, so I'll bet if I drain the water to this, if I'm able to drain the water to this fountain, that'll do something interesting. Alright, just bear with me, everyone. Alright, so, let's see. The ad's probably starting soon. Okay, it's almost 3 o'clock in game. Almost 3 p.m. in game. Awesome. I'm feeling good about that. Alright, let's wait at least a minute. Okay, so Okay. Okay. Hopefully this is working. Okay. The ad's running. The ad's running. Okay. So by the time the ad ends, should be sufficient. That is a very lovely peak there. This place does have a fantastic view. I do like it quite a lot. All right. Yep, yep. It reads at 3 o'clock. So I'm going to make my way there, but won't go in until the ad break is over. Okay. It's 3 o'clock in game. Hopefully this is correct. Because if it's not, I'm going to lose it. Gemstone that I don't need, and a red letter. Number 7. Dear uncle, the disappearance of my cousin Mary has long sat unfavorably with me and my father. I will freely admit to you that the chilly airs of indifference you may have felt in my presence can be attributed entirely to the suspicions I have harbored for these past years, suspicions entirely aimed at yourself. While I have never had the opportunity to prove it, I felt very strongly that you had some deeper involvement in those events 4 years ago. The circulating rumors of those months did nothing but further reinforce my convictions in this fact. Those of us that are once bitten are twice shy. I am aware of the cost of my aggressively aloof behavior and had in social standing of our family. I do not apologize for my actions, though I am now willing to admit the conclusions I reached may have been flawed. Last week, I had a confidential conversation with one of our mutual acquaintances, a conversation that has shed more light on this mystery of all my father's countless fruitless inquiries over the years. I now have reason to believe that you were in fact responsible for smuggling my cousin under cover of night across the red border to the southern seafront. Oh, and I believe that this may have occurred in September, a full 7 months after she was reported missing, a date that coincides not with her public disappearance in February, but instead with the notable theft of the ruby crown. Oh, the plot thickens. If the Blackwater insurgents were in fact responsible for the heist, as some have claimed, I believe this scenario is entirely plausible, and the fact that 2 of the crown's 8 rubies are now on the surface have given me renowned optimism. She is still alive, safe, and finally free. Oh shit. Perhaps my willingness to accept such a sensational story betrays my own desperation. Desperation for answers, desperation for hope, and desperation for a narrative in which you are not the villain. In that distant land we all dream of, the land where the straggling crimson curtains drape across our sky are pulled back, and the windows and shutters are discounted, flung wide open in the distant land. I pray one day to find our Maron safe, happy, and absolved. Courtney. Oh shit! The plot thickens. So, she was definitely in this bomb shelter, Mary, and she was smuggled across the border to another country because she was involved in stealing the ruby crown. Holy shit, that is crazy. Well, before I go, let's explore more on the West Wing just to see if I explored it to its fullest. You know, because I have just a few more steps left. Okay, I can't go that way. Not that I expected to be able to. Okay, okay, so you can't go there unless you've opened a garage on that end. Holy crap, that That was huge. That's crazy. Oh my god. Oh. Ooh. I thought they should explore around here again because I'm just intrigued. Oh. Oh. Plot thickens. Oh, that was some very, very impressive stuff. And I don't know how to get into the orchard. I don't know the code for this. Alright, but yeah, I'll call it a day. Yeah. Because there's nothing else I can do. But I've discovered some secrets. A rustic villa. Alright, well, save and quit. Okay. Alright. Just quit the game and I'm gonna go look for someone to raid. Alright, alright. Any suggestions are welcome.
Oh, what's that in your chat box?
Okay. I gotcha.
Better check out the chat box.
Yeah, I see it. I see it, hon. That's his Twitch name? Papa Spud Twitch?
Yes.
Okay. Alright, well, I guess we're rating Papa Spud Twitch. Well, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this stream as much as I enjoyed playing. And remember, in all that you do, keep being awesome.